Ladies and gentlemen, it is November 5th, 2022, and the Pittsburgh Penguins have been on a very terrible losing streak. I believe six games in a row now. But tonight, there is a change to the lineup, and we will be bringing that up here very shortly. I do want to address the people in the chat that did show up tonight, and I better not put that near here. Let me put this away. There we go. Nathaniel, I should say. Let me put some respect on your name, sir. Nathaniel says, hello, everyone. It's Noah says, I swear, bro, the Pens better win tonight. And I agree. Of course, GT's in the building being the troll that he is, but as you guys can see, he said his Islanders have lost. They have lost. Kold Steel Show tomorrow. Yep. GT will be a part of that. Let me move these nice, beautiful pucks. I don't know. Guys can't really see them. There we go. We'll figure it out. Who else is in here? Peace and Wealth Seeker says, let's go Pens. Danielle, of course, is in the building. UT local band says Pens better stop being the Atlanta Falcons with these chokes leads. Everyone better Ben on Jari and gave him German suplexes. Oh my God. Nathaniel says Tennessee is losing to Georgia. I actually did not watch any college football this year. Believe it or not, I have not. Let's talk about tonight's lineup, man. Because, well, first of all, the game should be starting any second now. The big move here is Rust and Raquel. Rust is now on the Crosby line, and Raquel has moved down to the Malkin line. Very interesting move there, and I am looking forward to seeing if this does change anything. Of course, Drew O'Connor on that fourth line for, I believe, the second game in a row. So we'll have to see if he's able to do anything. And by the way, in Pennsylvania right now, I don't know officially, but it was damn near 80 degrees today. So if you see me sweating during this stream, mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Jari is in the net tonight. So God help us all. Although, like we established in the last stream we did, the defense was responsible for some of those issues. Danielle says nothing much really. Well, I will say, folks, it's been getting thin around this channel. I just got to ask, before we get into this watch party, let me make sure this is running. All right, they're showing the introduction. Jack, what's going on? Jack says hello. How are you tonight, Jack? How are you tonight, man? I got a question. For those of you in chat, that's going to bother me. What do I have to do around here, man? What do we got to do to get this thing popping? Like, is there something I'm missing? Am I missing? Is there something specific that I'm not doing correctly around here? I really need to know, Jack says, not bad. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty good, minus the fact that it's November and it's pretty much summer right now. It's ridiculous. Like, I opened the window about 10 minutes before we went live, and I'm like, let me try to, get some cool air in here. There's no cold air outside. And if there is, it's not coming through the fucking window. So it's going to be a hot night. I'm wearing my Penguins jersey. Thank God I'm wearing the Fanatics version, so it's a little lighter. But, yeah. GT says it's November and it's 96. Well, up here, again, it's like in the upper 70s, man. It's Noah says it was 79 here. Like, what the hell, man? Maybe this global warming shit's real, Like, maybe there's an actual thing with that. I mean, my God. Spencer says, let's go, Pens. It's going to be interesting tonight because, again, I'll pull it up for those who just just got here. They switched Rust and Raquel. How about that? That is, I think a lot of us were asking for a change. You know, they got to switch it up. 6 losses in a freaking row, man. No, we got to turn this thing around. And the thing that sucks about some of these losses, they're games that we are winning. Specifically, you go back to the Boston game. How the hell do we drop that third period lead and then lose in overtime? I mean, it's just stupid, you know? Yeah, Spencer, I remember our last stream you said you weren't able to join Discord. It's no biggie. But it's kind of what I was alluding to when I said, you know, what do I have to do? I'm trying to get this channel going. And it just seems like in comparison to last season when I was just doing the Steelers content, it's like everyone just fucking disappeared off here. I don't understand, man. I honestly don't understand. I feel like I'm providing some of the best quality fucking content, you know, people can get. So maybe I need to do ads. I don't know. I'm kind of lost at this point what I need to do to take this thing to another level and get more people. But that's why me and GT, we're trying to get people to join Discord, because the Kold Steel Show, I made that show to bring people on to have discussions about those 3 teams that I, you know, made this channel for. Penguins, Steelers, Pirates. And if I'm not able, I'm going to be honest with you guys right the fuck now, and this is breaking news. If I can't get people to call in the next month, I'm going to just get rid of the live show and start doing a podcast again. Because, you know, doing the live show by myself for 45 minutes, it's not what I'm looking for. You know, if I'm going to do a 45-minute thing, I'd rather just do it as a podcast offline, make it the best quality possible, versus, you know, talking about these topics by myself and not having other people to include in the discussions. That's what the show was supposed to be about. It's about calling in and being a part of the whole thing. So if I'm not able to get people, if people are shy or they just don't care or whatever the case may be, I'm literally going to switch it back to the Kold Steel podcast and you guys will just get the uploads. I mean, either way, you're going to get content, but I need to know, like, is this something that people aren't interested in or what? You know? Noah says, what is the Discord link I can join? GT, if he's still in the chat, I'm sure he'll be able to share it. But, oh, you know what? I don't think it's in the description yet. I'll tell you what, I can get that because we still got a little bit of time before this starts. Spencer says, well, watch the language. That's actually why I have, I don't know if you see this Steelers container there. It's a swear jar. You know, something that I made up a year ago. And no comment. No comment, bro. It's Dallas says, this is my first stream and it seems good so far. My man, Dallas, thank you for tuning in, bro. And I assume you're from Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. And if that's the case, how is Dallas, man? My OCD's kicking in tonight. I'm going to keep moving these pucks around. Danielle says, GT got my 6. And he says, I got you. Yeah, I forgot to put the link in the, I'm going to try. Can I pin that? Is that possible? Pin message. There you go, GT. Look, I can pin your messages, man. Oh, crap. I lost my... But yeah, anyways, going back to Spencer, he said, you know, watch the language. Which, by the way, Spencer, me and GT had a discussion about this. I didn't get a chance to talk about it. I took down the last episode of the Kold Steel Show because I didn't like, you know, where I went on that show. You know, being super negative. Now, granted, some of those things I did mean, but I do want to keep the channel as clean as possible. Now, during the watch parties, you might hear me snap and use some bad language, especially if the Penguins give up goals. But I do want the show to be a little bit cleaner. But that's why I got this. This is the swear jar. So going forward, I'm going to start having like quarters and stuff here ready to go to put in there. And of course, that money will be used for future giveaways and things like that for KSN members. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. I need to get better lighting. I got this Elgato light, but it's just, I need, my brother actually told me I need to get better lights. Spink says, let's go Penguins. Snap a 6-game losing streak, and that still bothers me. Especially the Boston game, because Boston is arguably the best team in the NHL this season, at least if you go by records. And somehow we had them on the ropes. I think it was 5-2 in the third period, and then we just gave up everything. And I'm kind of mad I missed this game, the last game the Penguins played, where they had the new retros on. Of course, we lost that game. Beautiful night. Are you kidding me, sir? The commentary team says, that's hot. It is not beautiful in Pennsylvania today. It is hot. It's not supposed to be hot in November. Yes, I'm complaining because I am under the assumption that it is, about to be winter. We should have cold weather. It is hotter than hell, which means a lot of people in this household is probably going to end up getting sick, and then they're going to pass it to me, and then I'm going to get sick, and you guys are going to have to deal with me being sick. That's how it always goes, man. I remember a couple years ago, I had a bout where I kept getting colds and stuff, and people were like, man, are you good, bro? And it's like, you have no idea. I have 4 kids. Well, 3 kids. 4 on the way. I have another on the way now. So I'm getting used to saying 4. What just happened? Why did this skip? Well, here we go. The game is underway, by the way. And I just realized I don't have the scoreboard turned on yet. I'm talking too much. It's Noah says that game was embarrassing, man. It was awful. Just, if you're referring to the Boston game, that really ticks me off, that game. Dallas says, I do not show the game. That would get me a copyright strike and I'd get shut down. I know a lot of people aren't hip to the whole watch party thing. It's really going to start taking off on YouTube in the next year. The NFL's already catching up to it. They're going to start having players do watch parties. Former players are going to do watch parties. And I'll tell you what, if you're doing Steelers streams, good luck next season because holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, God. GT wants me to look at Twitter. I got to watch the game, bro. We're not having there's no GT time tonight. I need to stay on task with doing the play-by-play. That's what people come for. For those who can't actually watch the game, I'm their best chance, unless they want to go search for, illegal sources. And we're going to get a face-off here. Lady says he's rooting for 2 teams tomorrow. Colts and Rams. Interesting. Interesting. I just saw a guy literally wearing the same jersey I got on. For those who are watching on AT&T Sportsnet, you probably saw that. Oh, here we go. We're going to get our first delayed penalty here against Seattle. Spencer says, can you show the timer? I could. I actually can. The problem is I have to control the clock myself. And we tried that for the first 2 streams, and I wasn't able to do the play-by-play and keep up with the clock accurately. However, starting probably in February of next year, and I know it's getting close to the end of the hockey season by then, I'm going to be partnering with CBS. I know that sounds crazy as hell to some people, but I'm going to be collaborating with them to where the scoreboard is going to be automated through them. And it's going to show everything, shots, literally every detail that you see on TV, you will be able to see here on the screen. But it's going to cost a nice little chunk of change that I'm willing to pay for because I want to be the best damn creator on this platform when it comes to sports content, man. You heard me correctly. I'm not a comedian. I can be funny at sometimes. I can make people laugh. But at the end of the day, I want to make sports content. Who the hell was that? Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Letang, was that Letang that gave up that? Because that would not surprise me. By the way, 1 minute already expired on this power play. And I'm pretty sure that was Letang that screwed up that entire offensive possession there for the Pens. Now the puck is in the offensive zone and it's going the opposite way. Is anybody surprised? 2-on-1 for Seattle. Good job on Petrie getting back on defense, though. 25 seconds left in the power play. And they're just going to dump it down the ice. Jari's going to hold it with a stick. And here comes Petrie down the ice. Everyone's rocking the retro mustaches, I see. Here comes Crosby, dumps it off. Dumoulin just shoots it over to the boards to Casper the Ghost. And now here comes Seattle. And that hits Jari right in the stomach. Bounces out. And Seattle's trying desperately to keep control of the puck. And now here comes the Penguins, 2-on-1. And it's going to be disrupted there on the pass. That was a great opportunity for the Penguins, but Seattle just squeezes in. I think that was a skate. And power play is over, by the way. It's no says, bro, I swear the Pens have the worst power play in the league. They always have, at least in recent memory. I was excited about the beginning of this season, though, because it did seem to, yeah, he just got a stick on there. I mean, otherwise, that might have been a great opportunity for the Penguins. But anyways, I felt like at the beginning of the season, man, it was like, I almost felt like they were improving on the power play, but and Seattle right now trying to find something in the offense. And here comes the Penguins. That one gets dumped into the offensive zone. There you go. Keep it alive. There's a pass up to Letang. I don't know how that got through traffic. Letang shoots it back. Malkin's swimming through there. He tries to backhand that one. Man, they really need to get control of the puck, though, man. I'm going to have to mute myself a few times tonight for sure. I got the phlegm buildup from the weather change, which is annoying. Oh, that one goes straight to Jari. I think it ricochets out, though, from his leg pads. There you go, guys. There goes Malkin. Under 15 minutes to go in the first period. Shots 4-3 Penguins. Or, I'm sorry, Seattle. I'm so used to the Penguins being on the away side now. It's no says, how many shots did the Penguins get on the power play? They might have gotten one, if I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty bad. It's pretty bad, man. A lot of turnovers on that power play. A whole lot of power play, or a lot of missed shots and opportunities. GT, man, I just saw your message. I finally got a chance to look. You're a savage, bro. GT says you have to look at Twitter. It's hot as F. Yeah, I just saw it, man. This guy. Ooh, 2-on-2 here. And that one gets blocked. There's Drew. As he keeps control of the puck coming down the right side, he gets shoved in the back, but he's able to keep his balance. And now we got to fight on the boards for possession. Ruda. Oh, wow. That would have been nasty if that went in. You had a sequence of 3 players touch that puck as it went towards the net. And I think that was Drew O'Connor there. Shots 4-4 now. All right, Seattle right now behind the Penguins net as the Penguins are playing some defense, and I almost anytime that puck goes near Jari, man, I get a little worried. Man, these guys just, I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out about the Penguins. They're missing something. Ugh. What is Malkin doing? We got another delayed penalty on Seattle. And here comes Rust. Rust takes a shot, and that's going to be that is a goal! That was Rusty. That was Rusty. Oh. Wait a minute. No, I don't think it went in. Wait, hold on, folks. That might not be a goal. It hit the top bar. I don't think it went past the line. Nope, it went past Jones. Oh, yeah, that's no goal. That's a good call. That's a no goal. False celebration there. And I was really hesitant to hit that, but they had the siren go off, so I assumed maybe I just missed it. But it turns out my initial reaction was right. It was close. It was close. It hit that pole. It just didn't bounce backwards. It bounced forward. But it is going to be a power play hooking. And the Penguins for the second time tonight. Danielle says, Rusty, yeah, it was called off. It was called off. False celebration, man. Let's see what's going on here. Elon Musk continues to change Twitter. He just tweeted out, Twitter will soon add ability to attach long-form text to tweets, ending absurd of notepad screenshots. Interesting. I always hated that. And after that, he says that will be followed by creator monetization for all forms of content. That is what I like to hear, man. I don't care what side of the coin you put yourself in regards to politics and Elon Musk and Twitter and all that other crap. Anything that gives content creators an opportunity to make money and to be themselves and to provide content to viewers and all that stuff, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I like the direction that Twitter is going. I hope they can clean up the platform, get rid of some of the garbage that is on there. Make it more about, both sides of any party, not just politics, but sports, whatever. Everyone should be able to have a voice without being censored. I'm all for that. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited about it. That is exciting stuff, if I'm being honest. It's Noah says, who owned Twitter before? I actually don't. I couldn't tell you. I know it was Jack, some guy named Jack originally, and then I think it was sold to somebody else. And then, of course, Elon Musk purchased Twitter, which I really didn't care about when it happened. We got a lot of action in front of the Seattle net, and they're going to dump it down on this power play. 1 minute, 40 seconds and counting left. 12 minutes and 10 seconds left in the period. It's Noah Says, I just made a Twitter account yesterday. It's a good time to be on Twitter, in my opinion. A lot of changes are coming in the next month. Now, of course, you're going to see a lot of people doom and gloom that because a specific party's no longer going to be able to pound their chest and act more superior than others. But at the end of the day, I'm excited about it simply because of the possibilities for creators. If I decide to get rid of the show and I go back to a podcast format, that might be a big thing. That would be huge for me to do, the podcast and be able to monetize it on Twitter. I think that would be incredible. Twitter is the most powerful social media, in my opinion, especially for sports, man. Petrie bounces it off the boards, and here comes the Penguins. They burned majority of this power play. They've only had like a few opportunities. There's a shot, but that doesn't go. And now Seattle's going to dump it with 25 seconds left. Petrie coming up the ice now. Ten seconds, folks. Penguins are already looking like they're not going to get anything to go here. Oh, my God. And the Penguins, once again, fail on the power play, and Seattle's back at full strength. Penguins do have 9 shots so far in this game to 5 for Seattle. And we got a whistle. GT says, let's go Kraken. You would say that. Oof. He took a puck to the back there. 10 minutes, 19 seconds left. Penguins win that face-off. There you go. Good moves. Good moves. Nope. It's going to be disrupted. Oh, that was disrupted there. This is the biggest issue with the Penguins. Well, not the biggest, but one of the issues I want to point out is, wow, I don't know what that was by Seattle. One thing they're struggling with this season is turning the puck over, man. A lot of bad passes. A lot of wild passes, man. Going past guys. You just saw earlier, I believe it was either Letang or something. I can't remember who exactly. It might have been Dumoulin. I can't remember, but a pass goes just straight into the boards. Nobody around. You know, it's examples like that that irritates me with this team. And they're not physical enough, in my opinion. It's Noah says, imagine doing nothing on a power play. That's the Penguins in a nutshell. GT says, if I'm going to be sad, Yin's going to be sad with me. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Even if we win tonight, it's not, it doesn't make up for the 6 losses. We got to get this thing back on the road here. Ooh, that was borderline offsides there. Is Archibald playing? Oh, we got an interception. Malkin. And Jones, Seattle's goalie there, pinches his body against the pole. Against the post, I should say. I got to stop saying pole and say post. There's another shot. The Penguins are getting shots off. Oh, is that going to be tripping? There you go. Malkin, bro, this is what I'm talking about, man. A pass goes straight to Malkin, and he misses it, and it goes right past him, sliding down the boards. And now Seattle has possession. I just don't understand. Like, what are we doing here? Rush just got intercepted there on defense. He had possession of the puck and lost it. Come on, guys, get physical. There we go. Let's get some step into these skates. Move it. My goodness. There you go, Crosby. And of course, Rust. Oh. Crosby moving with a lot of people. And let's hang with some nice moves there on the offense. Jake swings it over to Crosby, who swings it. Ooh. Oh. Jake keeps it alive. If you guys are wondering, man, there's a lot of moves the Penguins are doing right now that's really good. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, let's hang with a shot from up top. And he's going to have to reset here. Shots 10-6, Penguins. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first period. Danielle says, come on, Pens. Steven says, Sidney Crosby. Sid the Kid. Oof, a lot of shots here. There you go. Swing it over. How did he miss that? A wide open net. How did Cap... Wow. I'm in shock. I'm just shocked right now. How he missed that. Daniel says, how did he freaking miss? It's so bad. I thought that was a goal all day. He had a wide open net and he just misses. That is just bad, man. There you go, Ruda. Under 5 minutes left now. 12-6 shots, Penguins. And I think we got an offside. Patton says, Kapanen literally always misses open nets, kind of his thing. That, you know, if it continues, they got to get rid of him. There's got to be somebody else out there we could either trade for or something. Because if he's going to miss shots like that, that is just not acceptable. Not acceptable. I don't care about any part of the other part of his game, man. I don't. Wide, I mean, that net, I wish I could show the game because the net was so wide open, man. So freaking wide open. By the way, once again, the Discord is pinned in the top of the comments section in the chat. I'm gonna put it out there just like this, man. And I don't care if it affects the channel in a negative fashion because of the whole back and forth shit. Swear jar. And I apologize for those who don't like the swearing, but sometimes I let them slip. If I can't get people to contribute to the show the way I want people to be able to call in during certain segments and just, you know, voice their opinions about the three teams that I cover here on the channel. If we aren't able to do that and the shows continue to do under 100 views, I'm going to switch to doing a podcast offline. And we'll just do it that way going forward. Like a 1 hour podcast. And then, of course, I'll upload clips from the podcast. Because the whole idea of doing the Kold Steel Show was to have like interactions with not just you guys in chat, but guys like GT that are a part of the channel. But so far, GT's been the only person to really come on. So that is the update there. There might be some changes coming in the next 2 weeks. That's where I'm at. Which originally it was supposed to be the Kold Steel podcast anyways, but it's Noah says, put me in at goalie. I do better than Jari. By the way, for you guys that are Penguins fans, would you guys prefer if I just did a weekly recap? I know Raza suggested that a couple weeks ago. Maybe once a week I'll do a recap from all the games throughout the week. Malkin shoots it over to Raquel, and is that Archibald? I'm afraid to change the screen. That's going to be offsides. Let me double check. No, Archibald's not in tonight, huh? No, he's not. That was Heinen. Uh-oh. Oh, Malkin's going to the box. 2-minute tripping call. So Seattle's going to get a power play now. I don't know why I thought Archibald was on the ice. Daniel says that would be a good idea. I think it would be, doing a weekly recap, talking about all the games instead of doing game to game recaps. I mean, I could do that as well, but GT says, and they love that 5'6" Islanders fan. There's fat ones. My God, bro. Patton says Kold Steel Show will pick up stream in time. These lives get so much more interaction late season and into the playoffs. Well, I can tell you this. The channel last season, as far as watch parties and stuff, of course, last year I was only doing Steelers. But yeah, I was getting way more engagement last season. What is going? Why? This guy just sat on his butt on the ice. Seattle right now in control, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. And, I know it sounds like I'm complaining about views and stuff, but this is my third year here on the platform. We lost a lot of subs based on the fact that I want to cover more than just football, which is weird to me because I'm still talking Steelers on the channel, but. And of course, there's another situation that went down recently that kind of changed the format of everything, but it is what it is, right? I guess the whole point is I don't want to continue doing these shows without, the people around to actually contribute to it. As, just from a talking point. Like I said, either way, I'll just start doing the podcast offline. Danielle says fake fans. I'm getting t-shirts made. I'm still working on the design. By the way, the update on the store, just so you guys, for those who actually care, we're still waiting for Stripe, which is going to be the payment provider or processor. There's still some things that I'm waiting for them to approve before I can give it a go. I might have to get on the phone with them tomorrow, actually, because there's something wrong with something on the shop and it's not going through, and I don't want to open the store or let you guys know that the store is ready to go unless everything's working properly. 12-8 shots, Penguins. Ruda, they're trying to keep this thing on the offense. GT knows, GT has receipts, says GT. Yeah, well, that's all behind us now, right? It's all behind us now. It's no biggie. Things happen. People change. Things change. Seasons change. Hell, I changed. I changed, So. Oh, no. Fast break here for Seattle. Bajari in position, I should say. Noah says, let's go Pens. Here comes Jake. Jake tries to shoot one across the front of the net, but there was too much defense. He was probably better off keeping that for himself. There you go, Jari. One minute, 25 seconds. Steven says Penguins get the puck and clear it out. Unfortunately. There you go, Malkin. Come on. Let's move this puck down the ice. We got guys piled up on the boards. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Seattle. Under a minute to go, and he whiffed that one. Yeah, he definitely shanked that shot Seattle did there. 35 seconds and counting. Penguins in possession, taking their time. Whatever, man. I don't understand the passing with this team. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. We got to pile up on the boards. 10 seconds. It's looking like it's going to be 0-0 to go into the second, so. And that's going to be that. End of the first period, 0-0, 12-10 shots, Penguins. Of course, Seattle is closing that gap very quickly. All right, first period thoughts. The Penguins had a lot of action, a lot of good pace in that first period. Defensively, they've done what they had to do. Jari, for the most part, has been in good position in the net. We had the unfortunate goal that wasn't a goal from Rust. It hit the actually it did hit the crossbar and went straight downward. Straight down, bounces in front of the line, unfortunately. So, no goal. Patton says that's when we'll be getting more visitors from other teams, fans who just come to talk shit. Always fun. Yep. But yeah, since you just reminded me, you know, again, I know it comes off as me complaining, and maybe I am, I don't know. But yeah, last year it was just a different, I don't know, different vibe. And then unfortunately, towards the end of the Steelers, in fact, it was the playoff game. I had to step away because of my health. And in fact, the majority of this year, I was away from the channel. So maybe that plays a part. Maybe there's other creators doing things that I was once doing, so they no longer feel the need to check out the content. I feel like I'm just, I provide a better quality content. It's no shot at anybody else, but that's just how I feel, I don't think anyone's doing it like me, man. But again, if I'm not able to make the Kold Steel Show what I want it to be, then I'm just gonna go back to doing the podcast format because it'll be a lot cleaner, man, than me sitting there for over an hour talking about topics that, when you talk by yourself, there's not much to really get into. Does anybody know what the hell I'm trying to say right now? When you watch sports channels and stuff like that, or you watch ESPN, there's multiple guys going back and forth on specific topics. When you're doing it by yourself, the topics don't last as long. So what's happening is the show, say I have 4 or 5 topics to talk about for that specific show. The topics may last 10 minutes max. Like, what's ended up happening is we're having a 40-minute stream. It's just not worth doing that. So my thought process was, hey, let's start the Discord. Let's get people to join up and have people call in. Obviously, I had to make it a paywall because if I tell anybody to call in, you're going to get people that are going to call in and be assholes and try to troll and stuff like that. So I try to make it to where like they have to pay KSN membership to get access to the Discord to talk and call in and stuff like that. But of course, I can't even get the Discord to go. I couldn't do it last year either. Hundreds of people would tune in every freaking Sunday for the Steelers streams, and I'd be like, hey, go check out the Discord. And it's like, I probably got 10 people to sign up and nobody wanted to call in. So again, I'm going to give it a week or two. If I don't see much change in that realm, I'm just going to go back to doing the podcast. And I know some people would, they'll frown upon it, but I could care less because the way the world works now, 6 months go by, no one remembers anyways. So Patton says, I get what you're saying. Yep. Danielle says there is no realist like you. No, but see, it's not even that. Like, there's other creators that keep it, legit and keep it real and stuff like that. It's just everything you guys see on this channel, man. It's done by me. There's no third parties. GT trolls all the time on calls. What you mean? That's a different type of troll, bro. I don't want to give people access to call in and then they're saying racist stuff or, just off the wall stuff. It has to be like people that I can trust. And the way I see it, if you're going to pay, $2.99 or whatever just to call in to do stuff like that, your life is pretty sad. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't mind going back to doing the podcast format if I'm being truthful about things. And that might happen. I just want you guys to understand like why I'm doing that. It's simply because I want this show to be an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I can't do that by myself because again, the topics that I bring up, they're only like 5 to 10 minutes long. And if I'm talking about these topics, things get repetitive and it's just not good content. So I obviously can't find a co-host. GT would be a great co-host, but the audio quality is in question and he has a life. He has a busy life. He has a job that he has to attend to. He's got family that he has to attend to. Okay. Somebody's shooting fireworks outside. Somebody's shooting fireworks out back. I mean, it is warm out. Actually, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was not fireworks. Those were gunshots. So I'm going to go on intermission break and I will be back. Unfucking real. Unfucking real. Those were not fireworks. If you guys heard that, those were gunshots literally right out back of my house. So I'm going to go on an intermission break and I'll be back soon.
Kold Steel Nation, this is your official intermission break. Go and get yourself a nice ice cold beverage. The Kold Steel Show watch party will be back shortly with Kold Steel. But until then, I want you to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Yeah.
I saw you dancing like heavy smoke. Have you fixed that treasured heart that's all broke? Here is it safe for we give this a meaning? Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer. of anger, 'cause we won't show it. Here isn't safe for me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer to the earth, and someday I'll set you free, I promise. There's no time to lose, the world is closing in, and we're still here. We are so what's the rush? Feeling like a dream. Could we be crying for tonight? We're lost but never found. Fear is not around. We can't turn this world around. Is it me or do you shimmer light? Come on over and let me give you a ride. Give me some fuel for the fire. I know we're perfect strangers, and I'm reaching out to you. We got to be together, but I haven't a clue how we beat up. I could need some of you. Straight up, there is nothing else I'd rather do. Sit tight, you may think it's in the rain. We need to get back in the game.
Kold Steel Nation, this is your official intermission break. Go and get yourself a nice ice cold beverage. The Kold Steel Show watch party will be back shortly with Kold Steel. But until then, I want you to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe.
I saw you dancing like heavy smoke. Have you fixed that treasured heart that's all broke? Here isn't safe for me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer to the earth, and someday I'll set you free, I promise. There's no time to lose, the world is closing in, and we're still here. We are so what's the rush? Feeling like a dream. Could we be crying for tonight? We're lost but never found. Fear is not around. We can't turn this world around. This will be the end of treason as we know it. This will be the death of anger, 'cause we won't show it. Here isn't safe for me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer to
gentlemen, it is time to get back to the game.
Oh yeah!
Are you ready? Well then, here's your host, Kold Steel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Well, oh, shit. Yeah, they're on their way. So, am I, what the fuck? I got some bad news. First of all, before I say what I'm about to say, could you guys actually hear those shots? I'm just curious. All right, Danielle says yes. Well, there's an issue. Yeah, there was literally a shooting right outside of my backyard. For those who don't know, I do live in the city. I never made that a secret, but didn't think I'd be live streaming as shots went off and now there's police everywhere. It's the second time today. Earlier this morning around 1 o'clock, there was a shooting out back. It sounded like a handgun. 2 shots went off. And I don't know what that was. Apparently you guys could hear it. I'm going to be interested to listen back. I am going to be getting off here early because there's a lot of shit going on right now. And for those who don't know, this isn't the first time this has happened right out back of my house. So, yeah. Well, yeah. It's like in some ways I'm embarrassed because I knew they were fucking shots and I'm like, oh, I'll just tell the chat it's fireworks. But of course you guys aren't stupid. And Danielle, you live in the area, so you know how bad it is where I'm at. You may not live exactly in the same specific spot that I live, but you know, living in central Pennsylvania, how bad the city is. GT says, is everyone safe? Well, we are, of course. Thank God my wife and kids are not home right now. So they're actually out in Hershey at my brother's house, at VZ's house, because they were having a birthday party. It's just me. And it's been me all day, by the way. They've been gone all freaking day. Unfortunately, I'm used to this. And during the intermission break, and I'm sorry I'm not giving you guys the coverage, but this is now like the 4th time this year that this has happened literally outside my gate. It's one of the reasons we installed a bigger gate during the summer after the first time the shootings happened. So I think I'm going to call it though, because again, there's a lot going on. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be needed for anything. I'm not going to be able to provide much, obviously, because I've been live streaming. But yeah, family's on the way home. I want to make sure everybody's going to be okay when they get here. And quite honestly, I'm not really in the mood to talk about hockey right now because there was literally a fucking shooting right outside my house, and I have kids. And one of these days, if I don't move out of this city, a bullet is going to come through a wall and kill somebody. GT said, do you think the governor of PA would do something? Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm calling it early. I'm probably gonna end up making this video private. You know, I apologize, but these are things that you just don't expect. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, man. And I'm trying to like keep myself leveled here because this is not the place to really say what I feel like saying, because I'm angry right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. During the intermission break, I was really pissed off. I'm pretty sure everybody heard me. It's just stupid. It's really, really stupid. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's unfortunate. For those who don't understand what's happening, there was literally, before the intermission, there was a shooting right out back of my house. There's tons of cops right out back here. And my family's on the way home. And I just want to focus on that. 2 shootings today. 2. But before I go, I will say tomorrow we will be doing the Kold Steel Show as planned. That is not changed. So me and GT tomorrow, I'll figure out the time tomorrow morning. Again, I apologize for cutting this stream short, but yeah. So Spencer says, yes, yeah. Unfortunately, I live in the city. And when you live in the city, obviously there's crime. And unfortunately, I live in one of the worst cities, which is weird because, you know, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York, Chicago. But yes, I live in one of the worst cities you can live in. And there was 2 shootings today right out back of my house. And in fact, you could hear the gunshots during this stream. So, I'm going to go. So, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Unfortunately, I'm cutting this short. Hopefully, we don't have to do this again. And I do apologize, but yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ Yinzer, here to let you guys know that we here at Kold Steel Nation, we appreciate you for tuning in to the broadcast. And if you don't mind, please hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe so that you can get all the latest black and gold news for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Steelers,